Craig Price was born in Warwick, Rhode Island on October 11, 1974. His killing spree started when he was only 13, making him one of the youngest serial killers ever caught in the United States. Price killed 4 people in his neighborhood between 1987 and 1989. All of them were his neighbors. Joan Heaton, 39, and her children Jennifer, 10, Melissa, 8, and Rebecca Spencer, 27, were all killed by Price. The killings were especially brutal because the victims were struck many times. Melissa Heaton, the youngest victim, had more than 30 stab wounds. During the conversation, Craig shocked the detectives by admitting right away that he had killed the Heaton family. He talked in depth about what happened on that terrible night, but his story kept changing. He finally got tired of lying and thought it would be easier to tell the truth. What he said next shocked even the most experienced and jaded ears. It also made his father, John Price, throw up in the men's room and kept him from coming back. Craig's mother stood next to him as he told her about what had happened at the Heaton house about 2 weeks earlier. She was scared. He told the people who were questioning him that his main goal was to break into the house. He said that he crawled through a window in the kitchen that was open. He fell and hit a table, which broke. Despite the noise, he kept breaking into the house. He said that he had looked around the house for things to steal. He didn't know that the noise had made Joan wake up. She walked into the kitchen and turned on the light. When she did, she saw Craig. Craig said that he grabbed Joan, beat her, and then choked her out of fear. When Joan screamed, the kids stumbled out of bed and into the hallway. Melissa tried to call the cops by running to the kitchen, but Craig stopped her. Craig threw the girls to the ground and then went to the kitchen to get some knives and start stabbing them. One of the girls bit Craig's hand during the attack. He bit the girl on the face in a fit of anger. Joan was also bit by Craig. Also, when the youngest girl kept fighting against him, he hit her over the head with a stick. Craig didn't think the 3 of them would fight so hard, but they did. They fought until they were too hurt to keep going. Craig said that he accidentally stabbed himself in the hand while killing the people. He took off his gloves and went to the toilet to take care of his wounds. He didn't know that he left behind a trail of blood and sock prints. Later, evidence found at the scene of the crime backed up Craig's story. Dr. Lee's study of the blood showed that some of the samples were the same blood type as Craig's. Also, Craig's shoe size matched the prints on his socks. He was telling the truth, that was clear. Craig also said that he put blankets over the Heatons' bodies, likely because he felt bad about what he had done. He then tried to clean up the crime scene with towels, but he was afraid the cops would catch him if he stayed there too long. He quickly grabbed the knives, gloves, and some bloody towels and ran away. Craig said he returned to his house a few doors away. He said he put his bloody clothes in a bag and put it in the attic. Detectives were told about the evidence, and they later found the bag exactly where Craig said it was. After Craig told the police in detail about the Heaton killings, he surprised them again. Craig said that he also killed Rebecca Spencer when she was brought up. At the time, he was only 13 years old. Craig had no trouble remembering the first person he killed. He told the police about what happened that night, but he didn't seem to feel bad about what he had done. After he said what he did, the officers felt a mix of disgust and relief. It was a rare break that 4 killings were solved in just a few hours. If you found this video informative and thought-provoking, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating true crime content.